Good morning, guys. Hope everybody's doing great this morning. Don't forget to watch till the end. It helps the channel grow. It helps, support the channel. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. That's all I can ask you guys to do to help out the channel. First, I want to make sure and reiterate this. I go through and I will read each and every comment that you all leave. It might take a day or so for me to get through all of them because some of them pop up in different times. I read them. I make sure you understand that I read them. And I would say 95% of the comments I will comment back to. There are some comments in there that maybe the smartphone doesn't catch the word right or something, or it misspells it and they don't quite make sense. But I do read them and I just don't know how to comment to them. Just touching on something real quick, there was one comment left, and the person was talking about that Dawn made at least $200 a week, and they couldn't understand why there was not more girlish stuff in the house. I looked up, and across the board in the United States, a drywall person makes average medium pay $24 an hour. Before taxes, that comes to $960 a week. Tennessee is a lower paying state. We all know this. So cut that pay in half. $12 an hour. That's still $480 a week before taxes that he was bringing home on average. Now, if he was making less than $12 an hour hanging drywall, he needs to get a different job, especially seeing how his mom was evidently such an expert in drywall that she wrote a book about it. And I would assume that book is wrote under the name of Karen Goad. But anyways, if Dawn was bringing home that kind of money, which in a month's time is almost $2,000 before tax, they had no they had no house payment or rent. They only had electric, internet bill, car insurance, and a car payment to pay, and groceries, of course. Where was the girly stuff in that house? There was no signs that a girl lived in that house. Don worked in construction. As my commenter said, he could have brought home scrap wood and built her the most adorable little playhouse or even a dollhouse for her to play with. There was nothing pink in that house. There was nothing girly in that house. All the toys that you've seen, even the ones that Candace pointed out saying that they actually belonged to Summer, could go for a girl or a boy. If they were sitting on a shelf and there was no other signs, whether it was a girl or a boy's room, and you walked into that room, you could not say that a girl lived there just because those toys, because they are unisex toys. Where was her hairbrush? Oh, wait, they cut all her hair off. She didn't need a brush. Where's the little, the little mirrors, the little dressers with all the girly stuff, the jewelry, the dolls, the baby dolls? I mean, in a house that has a little girl, a 5-year-old little girl, I guarantee you there should be baby dolls, baby bottles for the baby doll clothes, Barbie dolls, doll houses. Those are just, it's a given that those things would be in a house where a little girl lives. Stuffed stuffed animals. I did not see a sign of a stuffed animal anywhere in that house. Oh, there was a stuffed teddy bear in that video that they put out for her birthday that said that that belonged to Summer. It was her favorite toy. Where was it at in the house? Did anybody see anything girly in that house except for the pink stuff that was hanging on that clothes rod? And we can't even verify that that was Summer's stuff. We just assume it was because of the size and because it was pink. Don Wells built those bunk beds for his boys. Why didn't he build a bed for Summer? Why didn't she have little pink flowered sheets for her bed? Why didn't she have a cute little ruffly comforter set for her bed? Why did she have to sleep next to that nasty, nasty man? Why didn't Candace care more about her little girl. My opinion, they're monsters. And they do, I don't care what Don says, yeah, and you people can believe, oh, he loved his daughter so much, that was his prized possession. If it was his prized possession, they went out and bought motorbikes for those boys. They bought the TVs, the game systems, all kinds of stuff for those boys. Which, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's bad. Thankful that the boys actually had something. Because poor little Summer didn't. She didn't have anything. There was no toys there for a little girl. There was no baby dolls, no Barbie dolls, no doll houses. There was no makeup or jewelry or hairbrushes or mirrors hanging on the wall. I have well, she's 6 now, just like Summer. I have a 6-year-old granddaughter and had 4 in the past. Trust me, that dungeon that they called a bedroom for her was exactly that. It was a dungeon. That house was not the home of a 6-year-old little girl. There's not even any pictures. If you look, the only picture I saw was of Rose and her husband. And you know what? I'll almost guarantee you that that belonged to her mother and not Candace herself, and that the only reason it was hanging in her house was because it was an 11 by 16 or a 16 by 20, one of the two. It was too big to be put in the camper. And Grandis didn't want it getting broke, so they hung it on the wall in the house. But other than that picture, where are the pictures of the kids hanging on the walls? You know, most people have pictures of their children. I didn't see any. I didn't see anything of a happy life or a happy home for children, period. That's my rant for today. I'm just saying that these people were not poor. They could afford to have fixed their home. They could have afforded to have bought toys for that baby. They could have afforded a lot of things. They chose not to. Don't try to tell me that that baby was Don's prized possession and that he just loved her more than life itself. We all know Candace didn't. Don didn't either, people. He really didn't. She was an object for him, if you know what I mean. And the thing about the shower, if Don needed somebody to take a shower with, whether Candace needed one or not, why didn't he take a shower with his wife? Why did he need to take a shower with his kids? To me, that's sick. Until next time, guys, hope you watch till the end. Leave your comments and your opinions below. And I'll see you in the next video.